Twitch has grown like crazy in the last few years. Drop a like if you remember Justin.tv, but that doesn't mean that it's all been good. There's been some crazy stuff happen on the platform, including bans and suspensions, and that's what we're going to cover today. Welcome to ChaosGaming. We're going to go over some crazy banned Twitch streamers scenarios, and the first one is Sodapoppin, one of the biggest Twitch streamers on the entire planet. Now, people often think that Twitch's biggest names can't be punished for breaking TOS, but you would be wrong. Yes, despite having one of the biggest channels on the platform, Sodapoppin was suspended from Twitch in early 2020 due to, well, a game he was playing. Now, if you're a small streamer and you want to grow, you have to remember that not all games are allowed on Twitch, and even if the game is allowed, that does not mean that certain aspects of it won't get you in trouble. Yeah, and there's some stuff in games that you just can't look at, I guess, and Sodapoppin wasn't able to pan the camera away in time, which prompted a suspension from Twitch. Now, thankfully, he's back now, and he still streams regularly, and it was an accident, and you could tell that. What's not an accident is turning on your notifications so you never miss an upload, following the page, dropping a like, and just kind of joining Team Chaos in general. Next up is CarlReimer. Reimer? Maybe you guys remember this, I don't know. In early 2020, popular streamer CarlReimer, not popular enough I guess for me to know how to say his name, was having some drinks on stream while talking to the chat when somebody said something that set him off. So, he jokingly grabbed a handgun from his desk and he started mocking the viewer, but then he accidentally pulled the trigger and blew up a tub of G Fuel that was on his desk. Use code CHAOS if you're going to get any G Fuel, guys. Now, I don't know if he thought the safety was on or if he thought the gun wasn't loaded, but the guy straight up pulled a gun on stream and shot a tub of G Fuel. And if he had any kind of common sense on how to handle a gun, he never would have put his finger on the trigger anyway. Thankfully, though, nobody was hurt. But it obviously violated Twitch's rule about real-world firearms on stream, and Carl was not only hit with a Twitch suspension, he was also dropped from ChaosGaming for that. Next up is Tron. Now, Tron has been on the grind for a long time on Twitch, and I can commend that, and it's paid off. She has almost 500,000 followers, or a little over that, and is one of the biggest just chatting streamers on the platform. Unfortunately, she slipped up in 2020, and she was put in Twitch's timeout chair. During the early days of the COVID-19 outbreak, Casey said on stream she thought lockdowns were a bad idea, and instead, we should just let the virus go nuts with no containment because the world will be a better place without old people and poor people. Woo! Okay. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with having some dark humor, but this was too dark, and it was back in March when the virus first came out, and people were terrified, and for good reason. Twitch hit her with a 10-day suspension for engaging in hateful conduct. At number 7. Now, this one puts a smile on my face. Mr. Golds. You guys know I love Call of Duty Warzone, but I'm also not a fan of how the cheating problem has been handled really over the months. I don't know why it's so hard to put in anti-cheat software in a game, but there are still stories like this that make me kind of grin. Mr. Golds is a growing streamer with 77,000 followers who primarily focuses on World of Warcraft. However, he used to be a Warzone streamer. You know why he doesn't stream Warzone anymore? Well, because he was caught cheating live on stream and got publicly suspended for it. In August of 2020, Mr. Golds accidentally showed his aimbot software while alt-tabbing, but then he went on and on about how he's such a good player. Twitch is super strict about allowing cheating on the platform, and they hit him with a lengthy suspension. He has since returned, but there's no way he ever plays Warzone on stream again. It would just be too embarrassing, and honestly, rightfully so. Now, I'm all about giving people second chances, but don't go out there bragging you're so good and then you actually show your aimbot, and it's just a video game. Chill out and just play it and have fun. Next up is the current president, but he won't be president for long because January 6th and Inauguration Day is almost here. Donald Trump. As if 2020 wasn't weird enough, the president of the United States actually had a Twitch channel, and they banned it. Trump used his Twitch channel to live stream rallies and speeches, but in June of 2020, not long after the channel was made, Twitch suspended it for 2 weeks due to hateful conduct. Now, I'm sure me mentioning this will get some interesting comments down below, but hey, you clicked on the video of banned Twitch streamers, and apparently, well, Trump fits the bill. So what if Trump becomes a streamer once he leaves office? What if he organizes a big politician game of Among Us? 2020 was a weird year. At this point, I think 2021 will probably just get weirder. Speaking of weird, Mango. Now, Mango has made a name for himself as a professional Super Smash Bros. Melee player. Many consider him to be the best Melee player of all time. You can tell me in the comments if you think that's true or not, okay? In between tournaments, Mango streams on Twitch. He plays anything. During one stream in early 2019, Mango had a little too much to drink and he passed out. Guess what? This violates Twitch's terms and conditions regarding alcohol consumption, and they promptly suspended him for 7 days. Now today, Mango is back in full form and frequently streams, but he's a little more careful about how much he drinks when the camera is on. This next one, you all know the name. Alinity. Now, Alinity made waves upon waves upon waves in the Twitch world for constantly pushing the boundaries and doing things that smaller streamers would have probably got punished for. Even if you don't know Alinity, you probably know the trouble she's gotten herself into. There was the cat over her head, the cat vodka stream, other streams, and in 2020, there was a flash stream. I mean, I don't know. For the flashing incident, she got a short suspension, but all the other stuff, she was never actually punished by Twitch, which led to a lot of people accusing her of having some kind of connection to Twitch staff. I'm not going to go that far in those theories. It doesn't really matter to me. All I know is Alinity was one of the most controversial figures on Twitch, and she kind of leans into that role. But maybe every community needs a villain. I don't know. Speaking of, well, the community, I don't know. XQC, one of the biggest Twitch streamers in the world, originally came to prominence as a professional Overwatch player. Now, since his retirement, he's been a frequent streamer of multiplayer games, one of the most recognizable faces on the platform. However, just about a week ago from the making of this video, he became the poster child for Twitch's extremely flawed DMCA system. On December 29th, XQC tweeted that his Twitch channel had been locked due to a year-old 10-second clip from his own channel being hit with a DMCA complaint. Twitch has been extremely unclear on how their content ID system works, but the recent increase in claims is clear that nobody's safe right now. The situation with XQC is still developing, but if that doesn't light a fire under Twitch to fix their DMCA system, I don't know what really will, but let's stick with him, right? XQC one more time. Yeah, got banned twice this year, but the first incident was a little different than the DMCA one. During a Twitch Rivals tournament for Fall Guys, a kids game, XQC and his team decided to stream snipe another team in the tournament, at which point they eliminated them from the event. I don't know about you guys, but stream sniping live on Twitch while playing in an event hosted by Twitch, you kind of seem like you're asking for it. As to be expected, XQC was disqualified from the tournament and his channel was suspended for 7 days. He was a good sport about it. He tweeted that he was trying to have some fun, but completely understands why he was banned, even saying he would forfeit his tournament winnings to charity and match those donations. So that's cool. I mean, now you know. One of the biggest streamers in the world got suspended for playing Fall Guys. And at number 1 today, the biggest mystery in the world, DrDisrespect. Yep. A couple years ago, he was suspended on Twitch for streaming in a public bathroom during a convention. But the big ban that gets him the number 1 spot today is what happened in June of this year. Well, last year, actually, sorry. Streaming one day, he got a text message. Nobody knows what the message said, but after he read it, he was visibly upset for the rest of the stream, and once he turned the stream off, his channel was erased from Twitch. No explanation. One of the biggest streamers on the platform, poof, gone. Doc never explained what happened, and to this day, nobody knows the exact reason why Doc was given the boot. But in August of 2020, he returned to streaming on YouTube, which is where he resides today. I don't know, maybe 2021 will be the year we find out what the heck actually happened to DrDisrespect on Twitch, but I think it's worthy of the top 10 spot today. You guys let me know if you agree or disagree. Twitch is a crazy, crazy platform. If you guys enjoyed, drop a like and I'll see you soon.